Welcome back! Are you ready to learn some real-life English through comprehensible input? Alright, today I'm going to take you through my work-from-home routine. Start the word count and let's go. Morning everyone, I just woke up. First thing first, making a cup of coffee. This Juan Valdez coffee beans is also the one I have repurchased the most over the past 2 years. Repurchased. I'm making a pour-over coffee today, so first I need to grind the beans. This manual grinder I'm using is an old friend. I've had it for like 5 years till now, and it still works great. I'm grinding the beans manually, or as we often say, by hand. Manually. I'm grinding. Past tense, I just ground the beans. Now I'm getting my pour-over set ready and pouring in the ground coffee. First, I will pour in just enough hot water to let the coffee bloom for a bit. The coffee is blooming. Making a pour-over is one of the things I enjoy the most. It's so therapeutic. Even if it's only for 2 minutes, the whole process and the moment when the aroma fills the air is so satisfying. It really helps me wake up completely every morning. Alright, the coffee is ready. A rich, aromatic cup of black coffee. Time to enjoy. After coffee, it's my work time. As you guys know, I work from home now, so my living room is my office. Yeah, here it is. My commute, which just means the trip between home and work, is only the length of my living room. So my commute time is at an absolutely minimum. But the downside is there's no clear boundary between work and home. Yeah, I mean between work and life. That's a challenge. That's a challenge I'm still working on.
2 hours later.
Alright, enough about work because it's lunchtime now. Let's see what I'm having for lunch today. First, I'm making some pumpkin rice. After washing the rice, I will peel a piece of pumpkin and chop it into chunks, just like this. Then I will put them in the rice cooker with the rice and water. We'll see how the pumpkin rice turns out in a bit. The rice cooker is working. So for now, let's go prep the dishes. The first dish I'm making today is roasted lamb chops. The lamb chops just came out of the fridge and they are still frozen, so I need to defrost them first. I'll be using the microwave to defrost them. Defrost. Also, you can say I will microwave these lamb chops. Alright, now that the lamb chops are defrosted, I will give them a quick rinse. I'm rinsing. Then I'm going to season them with some salt and black pepper. As you can see, I'm wearing a kitchen glove to rub the salt and pepper in evenly. I'm rubbing them evenly, which means I'm making sure every part of the lamb gets same flavor. Evenly. These lamb chops have been sitting with the seasoning for about 20 minutes. Now I'm putting them in the air fryer and setting it to 200 degrees Celsius for 25 minutes. After 50 minutes of roasting, I will add some potato chunks, carrot chunks, and onions to the bottom of the air fryer. I pre-cut and parboiled the potatoes and carrots for about 6 minutes beforehand. Otherwise, it's hard to get them fully cooked if you put them in raw. I parboiled the vegetables. To parboil means to boil them partially, so they cook faster in the air fryer later. Finally, I'm adding 2 small knobs of butter. Yeah, this one, butter. This will make both the vegetables and the lump much more fragrant and flavorful once they are roasted. While the lump chops continue roasting in the air fryer, I'm going to start on the next dish. Stir-fried cabbage with pan-seared tofu. I'm frying the sliced tofu in the pan. To be more specific, I'm pan-searing tofu, which means I want the outside to be golden brown and crispy. Tofu is very delicate, so I have to be extremely careful when putting it into the pan. Just like I'm doing now. Yeah, just like this. Placing them in piece by piece. Let's be careful. Honestly, pan-searing is quite difficult for me. I'm always afraid of the oil splattering and burning my skin. Plus, I often end up burning the food instead of getting that crispy. I just haven't mastered the heat control and timing yet. So, do you guys have any tips for pan-searing? We can discuss in the comment below. Wow, looks like the tofu is coming out great today. The outside has that perfect golden brown and crispy look I wanted. Slice the cabbage into small strips like this. Then toss them into the pan and keep stir frying. Add some light soy sauce and some oyster sauce. Now put the seared tofu back in and add a pinch of salt. Finally, toss in some garlic leaves and cilantro. I'm tossing in the garlic leaves at the end for extra flavor. There we go! Stir-fried cabbage with pan-seared tofu is all done. Now, the roasted lamb chops, potatoes, and carrots are ready too. Wow, it smells amazing. Yeah, it smells really amazing. And the color looks so mouth-watering. Yeah, it looks delicious and the color is perfect. Mouth-watering. So, these are the two dishes for lunch. Now, let's go see how my pumpkin rice is doing. It's got that soft and fluffy texture. It looks like a success. I think it's a big success. This is exactly how I like my pumpkin rice. Alright, time to dig in. Time for a post-lunch stroll. Even though it's spring now, it's still a bit chilly outside. It's a bit chilly, which means it's slightly cold, so I need my jacket. But all the flowers are in full bloom. They are completely open and beautiful. Looking at them really puts me in a great mood. Especially the tulips here by the lakeside. Wow, they look just like oil paintings come to life. One of the main reasons I love living in this district, in my current apartment, is that it's so close to the lake. I can just walk down to enjoy the view instead of having to drive. Or we can say the lake is within walking distance. Alright everyone, while we soak in the beautiful lakeside view, let's go over the practical vocabularies from today's comprehensible input. Today's video took us from morning pour over coffee to cook two authentic Chinese dishes for lunch. And now, to our outdoor stroll. Today's video is the latest episode of my Top 3000 Common Words series. 3000. Let's review all the vocabularies we learned today. It's also the one I have repurchased the most over the past 2 years. I'm grinding the beans manually. I'm grinding. Making a pour over is one of the things I enjoy the most. The coffee is blooming. As you guys know, I work from home now. My commute, which just means the trip between home and work, there is no clear boundary between work and home. I will peel a piece of pumpkin. The rice cooker is working. I'll be using the microwave to defrost them. Also, you can say I will microwave these lamb chops. Then I'm going to season them with some salt and black pepper. I'm wearing a kitchen glove to rub the salt and pepper in evenly. I'm rubbing them evenly. I'm putting them in the air fryer and setting it to 200 degrees Celsius. I parboiled the vegetables. I'm adding 2 small knobs of butter. I'm pan-searing tofu. Tofu is very delicate. Slice the cabbage into small strips like this. Then toss them into the pan and some oyster sauce. And the color looks so mouth-watering. Time for a post-lunch stroll. It's still a bit chilly outside, especially the tulips here by the lakeside. Or we can say the lake is within walking distance. So, that's it for today. Hope these 28 common English words from my real daily life English are useful for you. Leave a comment. Leave a comment below. Which one did you like the most? And what kind of real life about China interests you the most? Remember, it's not just about learning words, it's about using them in real life. That's what I did in my video. I will see you guys in the next video, which is going to be my solo travel vlog in Shanghai. In Shanghai. Let's look forward to it. We will become fluent in English. I'm Ollie. Bye bye.